Welcome back to Norse Mythology 101. Today we're delving into the story of Baldr, one of the most beloved yet tragic figures in the Norse pantheon. His tale is one of light, innocence, and inevitable loss, a story that resonates deeply with themes of fragility, betrayal, and cosmic transformation. Let's uncover the myths, cultural significance, and deeper meanings behind Baldr's life, death, and enduring legacy. Baldr, often called the Shining One, was the son of Odin, the All-Father, and Frigg, the Queen of the Gods. His very essence embodied purity, wisdom, and radiance. Unlike the other gods, who were often embroiled in the chaos of war and power struggles, Baldr stood apart as a beacon of peace and harmony. His name, often translated to mean bright or lord, reflects his role as a bringer of light and joy to the gods and humanity alike. Described as the most handsome and gracious of the Aesir, Baldr's presence was said to bring a sense of tranquility to the halls of Asgard. His fairness extended beyond his physical appearance. He was known for his kindness and eloquence, making him beloved by all, from gods to mortals. In many ways, Baldr represented an ideal, a figure of perfection in a pantheon filled with flawed, volatile, and often contradictory deities. Yet even Baldr was not immune to the inexorable pull of fate, a recurring theme in Norse mythology. His story takes a darker turn when he began to experience haunting dreams of his own death. In these dreams, he foresaw his demise, and the sorrow that would engulf the gods. Deeply troubled, Baldr confided in his mother, Frigg, who took swift action to protect her son. Frigg's love for Baldr drove her to extract oaths from every element in the world, ensuring that they would never harm her son. Fire, water, metals, stones, plants, and even animals swore not to injure Baldr. However, Frigg overlooked one seemingly insignificant thing: the mistletoe. This small oversight would become the key to Baldr's tragic fate. With Baldr seemingly invulnerable, the gods began a game to test his newfound invincibility. They hurled weapons, stones, and other objects at him, all of which harmlessly bounced off. It was a celebration of Baldr's protection, a joyful affirmation of his place among the gods. But not everyone was rejoicing. Loki, the cunning trickster, saw an opportunity for mischief, or perhaps something darker. Loki crafted a dart from mistletoe, the only thing that had not sworn to spare Baldr. In a sinister twist, he handed it to Baldr's blind brother, Hodr, convincing him to join in the game. Unaware of Loki's intentions, Hodr threw the mistletoe dart, which struck Baldr and killed him instantly. The light of Asgard was extinguished in a moment of treachery, plunging the gods into grief. The sorrow over Baldr's death was unparalleled. The gods prepared his body for a grand funeral, placing it on his massive ship, Hringhorni, which was laden with treasures and offerings. His wife, Nanna, overcome with grief, died of a broken heart and was placed alongside him. The funeral pyre was set ablaze, and even the ship's launch required the strength of the giantess Hyrrokin, emphasizing the monumental scale of the tragedy. Baldr's death marked a turning point in Norse mythology, signaling the beginning of Ragnarök, the end of the gods. His passing symbolized the fragility of light and purity in a world increasingly consumed by chaos and betrayal. This wasn't just a personal loss for the gods. It was a cosmic event, a harbinger of the destruction to come. From an archaeological perspective, evidence of Baldr's worship is elusive compared to other gods like Odin and Thor. While his story is central to the mythology, he doesn't appear as frequently in place names or inscriptions. This might suggest that his veneration was more symbolic or tied to specific rituals rather than widespread worship. The lack of concrete evidence also adds an air of mystery to Baldr, making him a figure who exists as much in the realm of ideals as in myth. Baldr's story also reflects the deep philosophical underpinnings of Norse mythology. He is the epitome of goodness and light, yet even he cannot escape the inevitability of fate. His death serves as a reminder that no matter how pure or powerful one might be, the cycle of life, death, and rebirth remains unbroken. In modern interpretations, Baldr often symbolizes hope, renewal, and the promise of a brighter future. His resurrection after Ragnarök, when a new world is born from the ashes of the old, underscores his role as a symbol of enduring light. Baldr's legacy is not just one of loss, but also of the resilience of goodness in the face of overwhelming darkness. Baldr's tale continues to inspire and provoke thought about the nature of fate, the inevitability of change, and the enduring power of hope. His story stands as a cornerstone of Norse mythology, reminding us of the delicate balance between light and shadow, joy and sorrow, and life and death. So, there you have it, Baldr, the shining god whose life and death encapsulate the beauty and tragedy of the Norse cosmos. His tale is one of love, loss, and eventual renewal, a narrative that has resonated through centuries. Stay tuned for our next episode, where we'll continue exploring the Norse pantheon and unravel the mysteries of even more fascinating deities. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. Until next time, keep the stories alive.